I'm going to show you a few basic techniques in using chalk pastels. Here I have the Faber-Castell brand. These are soft pastels, but there are other types of chalk pastels that would work great for this project. Okay, this first technique, I'm going to use this sharp edge of the chalk pastel, and I'm using this to create a thin line. This technique is great for adding any kind of fine detail to your artwork. Next, I'm going to hold the chalk pastel on its side like this, and I'll drag it across the paper, and this will cover in large amounts of paper very quickly. If I were to try to do that by using the sharp edge of my chalk pastel like this, it would take me a really long time, so that's why I prefer to use the side of the chalk. This next technique is called blending. I'm going to use a Q-tip and just gently rub in and blend this chalk area. And I like to use the Q-tip for smaller areas just to get in those details. If I want to blend in a larger area, I will use something like a tissue or a piece of paper towel, and I'll wrap it around my fingers and just rub in larger circles to cover that area very quickly. You can also use your bare hands. It's just a much messier process, but it works fine as well. For this last technique, you'll need a piece of construction paper, and I'm going to tear along the edge because I'm looking for a natural edge. I don't want anything straight, but you could definitely just leave your paper straight, or you can cut in other shapes as well. I'm going to use this to make a mountain range. I can also use it to make northern lights or a nice sky texture. So I'll take my piece of chalk and I'm going to color just along this edge. It doesn't really matter how neat and tidy you're coloring. All that matters is that you're getting pigment down. This construction paper piece is not a part of your final product. So I'm just going to finish coloring in all the way along the edge. Once I get enough pigment down, I'll grab a piece of tissue or paper towel. I'll hold down this construction paper and I'll drag the pigment across the paper, and we'll create this really nice soft texture of lines. Once you remove the construction paper, you'll have a really nice texture. Alright, those are all the chalk techniques I have to share with you. I hope you take the time to have fun and explore and experiment with chalk.